Wild yeast is a term used to describe yeasts that have not been selected and cultivated in a controlled manner, but rather occur naturally in the environment, in the air, on fruit skins, grains, flowers, or even on surfaces where fermentation occurs. They differ from commercial yeasts such as Saccharomyces cerevisiae used in baking or brewing because origin. They arise spontaneously, without deliberate inoculation. Diversity. They include several species and strains, not only Saccharomyces, but also Brettanomyces, Candida, Piscia, and others. Aromas and flavors. They generate more complex and unpredictable profiles. They can have fruity, acidic, funky, or earthy notes. Risk and variability. Fermentation can be slower, more unstable, and even undesirable if a species that produces off flavors or undesirable compounds predominates. They are widely used in sour fermented bread, levain, where wild yeast works alongside lactic acid bacteria. Craft and spontaneous beers such as Belgian lambics. Natural or spontaneously fermented wines. How to capture and cultivate wild yeast at home for bread, beer, or cider. 1. What you'll need. Clean glass jar, like a mason jar or pitcher. Filtered water, chlorine-free, as chlorine kills yeast. Plain sugar or whole wheat flour, food source. Fresh fruit with skin, optional, but speeds things up. Grapes, apples, plums, preferably organic. Clean cloth or cheesecloth plus rubber band. 2. How to capture. Optional liquid yeast, most commonly used for beverages. 1. Place in the jar. 250 milliliters filtered water. 1 tablespoon sugar or honey. Cut fruit with skin, 1 to 2 pieces, unwashed. 2. Stir well. Cover with a cloth, and secure with a rubber band. 3. Store in a warm place, 20 to 28 degrees Celsius, away from direct sunlight. 4. Stir 1 to 2 times a day. 5. In 3 to 5 days, bubbles should begin to form and a slightly alcoholic odor should develop, a sign that you've captured wild yeast. Option B. Levain, for bread. 1. Mix 50 grams of whole wheat flour and 50 milliliters of filtered water in a jar. 2. Cover with a cloth and let it sit at room temperature. 3. Every 24 hours, discard half of the mixture and feed with another 50 grams of flour and 50 milliliters of water. 4. After 4 to 7 days, you will have an active starter, bubbles, fruity, acidic odor. 3. Important tips. Hygiene. Clean the jar thoroughly, but do not use antibacterial soap. Avoid direct contact with reactive metals, aluminum, copper, as they can harm the yeast. Bad odor, mildew, rot, very strong vinegar, discard and start over. Maintenance. Feed every 1 to 2 days at room temperature, or store in the refrigerator and feed weekly. Fun fact. In sour and lambic beers, brewers don't even add commercial yeast. They just leave the wort exposed to the air, and the brewery's own wild yeast and the environment does all the work. Thanks for watching the video. Have fun and shine. Moonshine Life Recipes Group.